In the daytime, I'm Jado. I'm just a normal girl with a normal life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet. 'Cause I've got a secret. And the secret is that I have sour lifesavers, but I guess it's not a secret anymore since I said something, so boo. Konnichiwa, watashi wa JeidoChan desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu, and welcome back to episode 14 of EvilChroni. Honestly, with this episode, we're getting closer and closer to being done with our EvilChroni playlist. And I'm letting you guys know, like, I have things on my list to do after EvilChroni, but honestly, I would love some suggestions if you guys have any, other stuff that you want me to, take up after EvilChroni. I usually do, like, series on this channel. Before this, the first actual series was Milgram, then I went to Royal Scandal, and now it's EvilChroni. It's just, I'm a series girly. I take up series that hardly no one does reactions for, and I do it, whether it's music related or if you have any good voice drama series too that are subbed preferably, then also let me know, because I'm a little willing. I'm willing to check some things out. But like I said, I have some things on my list, and hopefully I can get to them at some point, and hopefully you guys will be interested. So yeah, you guys want a lifesaver? It's the sour kind. This one's cherry if you guys want it. Here, you want it? Sight. Okay, so we have this lore and geography and like kingdoms, like politics type of comment from Tarian, which thank you so much for putting this in a common understandable format for me. We have all like the kingdoms and like the families here, so that all of us can go back and review. I'm not gonna read it all on here, but for anyone, and for me also, who needs this when we're looking at this series, we have Tadian's wonderful comment that puts everything into like perspective for us. So thank you so much, and I will send heart. There we go. There's honestly a few of these that I don't recognize, but there's also like some that I obviously do, but they're just more elaborated for what like year and who was there at the time. Envy Arc needs to change the name to Plot Twist Arc, because I swear there's so many layers in the story. Honestly, I have always found the fact that the Envy Arc wasn't about a woman jealous over the family that the one who she loves has, while keeping the envy element by making her envious over the living happy family. I thought that was interesting too, because yeah, at first you think that, oh, she's just jealous over a guy that she likes that, is with other women, but it turns out to not be the case at all. And it's like at the end she's actually envious of like someone else having a healthy, alive family. And well, also the hallucinations, but still it's a lot more than just the surface level, which I really appreciate each time with EvilChroni. Like, at first you think it's something, then it turns out to be something completely different. It's like, wow, like, okay, that I wouldn't have got that from what I was watching. So that's the most interesting part about EvilChroni to me, is seeing the actual underlying story behind all of these videos and all these songs. Love the Envy arc so much, especially the plot twist. Oh my gosh, I'm always dropping these headphones. I need those. The children who have contracts with the demon have a chance to gain their abilities, usually one aspect of it. So Tarius did have wings and stuff, so the trait got passed down to Gakusha. Jermaine actually has accelerated healing from being a descendant of Bianca Conchita. I'm never gonna stop saying Bianca. When I read this, it always gets read to me. I always read it as Bianca. I don't know why. That's why Irina wanted to have her body. Just for context, Kai's mother committed suicide at the fault of a foreigner. So Kai pretty much became a racist man who hated foreigners. So he joined this racist party and he set fire to a warehouse that belonged to a foreigner. Unfortunately, the fire spread, so Mbizaka just went up in flames. Miko Miroku was in love with a foreigner and was pregnant by him, so Kai was pretty mad that his daughter would fall in love with a foreigner. Like I said, not beating the allegations. Not beating the allegations. Oh. After everything, Alan and Aurelian still can't be together. Also, personally, Kai is my least favorite Kaito. It's not very visible on the slide, but other reactor slides, Kai is just a dumb, racist POS. Can't wait for greed art. Kaito in these bad roles. Take another role. Take a different role. Pick a different role, Kaito. Pick a different role. Pick a different role. The effective contract of all Venomania descendants have the ability to transform into demonic sheep bat things. This is what got me. Demonic sheep bat. That's just an interesting thing to imagine, because I want to know what a sheep bat looks like. I'm genuinely curious, what does a sheep bat look like? We're going to be doing Then the Girl Went Mad and The Last Revolver, because Tarian suggested that these three go together. And then for extras, we might do The Red Shoe Parade and The Frogs and My Love Romance sped up. So yeah, honestly, like, look at this. We are not that far from the end. So guys, let me know if you have suggestions. Put them down in the comments. Let me know what I should do next. I will also, I'm like, keep an eye out for the community posts, because I might do like either a community post or like a poll or something. I'm not sure if many people will even see it or vote on it, but you know, I might. See, I don't even like orange candy, so I'm kind of scared to even eat that. Where are the good ones at? Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see that. I'm too busy trying to find my candy. Maybe that's not subbed either. So, once again, this isn't great. This is black raspberry. My favorite are cherry and watermelon. Oh, goodbye, Nemesis. Oh, Kyle. Is that Kyle? Every time I say Kyle, it sounds like I'm saying Kyle. Oh, are we in the clouds? Fog? Forest? Oh. In the Millennium Tree Forest? And then the girl went mad. Ending the tale on a moonlit night. Ominous, eerie. Okay. Looks like it might be a little bit reminiscent. Shadows of the night while becoming afraid. Inside their vanishing traces, I wait for my mother's return. Oh, what happened to your mom? She went in the forest, she never came back? What happened to her? She got snatched up? Avoiding fine weather while secluded in this hut. Am I really still sane? Abandoned, huh? You're abandoned? Oh, Rin and Lin's voices. Someone whispered to me, but you're abandoned, huh? Your mommy left you? Sorry. But you know what you should do? Ignore the demons in your ear. You're wrong. Because something like being deserted can't be happening to me, right? Left all alone, What's... Okay, first of all, what is in that glass box? Okay. This looks like an octopus. It looks like a squid. At first I thought like maybe it was a head with hair, but it's... The tentacle is like... It's like squirming up the box wall. Why do you have an octopus? Why you got Squidward in your glass case? Let him go. Little by little start to go mad. By the spare light of the great moon. I can't be illuminated. Left all alone, I am beginning to forget both smiles and tears. Okay, so first of all, where are we? The sole feeling left behind is the overflowing wrath. Okay, so we're doing wrath. Okay, but the thing is, like, where were we? Like, were we underground in like an underground bunker type of thing? Like, because the walls are like... It's like, I feel like we're underground. It's like dark. The walls are like made of brick. The floor looks like dirt. So that's what I'm wondering. I also have these Ritz spicy queso things. They aren't spicy. Maybe you buy something at the store and it says it's spicy. You really expect me to believe that? When I awoke, I was always on my own. It's so frightening I can't sleep. I can imagine. Like, imagine being a child. You're out there alone. In the nighttime, in the moonlight, and like your mom's gone, your parents are gone. In this room that's covered in darkness, as though painted out. Yeah, you're right, it is covered in darkness because I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I tremble alone. I've been trembling too because I can't see nothing. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. No matter how many times I shout. Oh, that's you. Okay. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. No matter how many times I shout. That plea isn't granted. Only the invisible twins' voices resound. Left all alone, I, little by little, quietly start to go mad. But isn't this Kaio, though? Or maybe this really is what my mother wants. Okay, so my thing is, did something happen to your mom? Or did she purposely leave you down there? Because you keep saying, you said unlock the door, unlock the door, unlock the door. Like there was someone to unlock the door. Maybe it's just a plea of desperation. But at the same time, I kind of feel like someone purposely put you down there. So I don't know whether it was out of a punishment or maybe it was out of to protect you. I'm kind of thinking it was out of a punishment because, you know, we know how the series is by now. But I'm wondering, like, why did you get put down there? How did you end up down there? Who did that? I'm still wondering, is this an octopus? Is this a squid? Is this Squidward? Like, what is in that case? What is that? What is that? It's overflowing wrath. I mean, I would be mad if I was stuck down there too. Like, you leave me stuck down here with an octopus or a squid. Like, do I have food down here? Like, am I supposed to eat the squid? Am I supposed to light a fire with some rocks that I found next to the wall? Am I supposed to chisel some rocks out of the wall and, you know, hit them together, make some friction, and make a fire to cook it with? I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. After Nemesis was born in EC 964, her mother left the baby for dead in the Millennium Tree Forest. Ah. Okay. Well, I'm not surprised. A man named Nikolai Tolle. Nikolai, allegedly her mother's friend, decided to raise Nemesis, occasionally watching over Nemesis in an abandoned house. Where's the raising? Where's the raising? Occasionally watch. Yeah, sure, surely occasionally. It was surely occasionally. Almost non-existent. Raised in isolation, Nemesis created a delusion that her mother had not abandoned her. It was just away for short periods of time, for long periods of time. Okay. Reasonable. Nemesis would make up delusions where her mother would come visit her. Nemesis was tormented by the voices of Hansel and Gretel. And insisting that she'd really been abandoned. Growing up in the forest, she was protected by the god of the forest, Michaela. Oh, Michaela, my goat. Michaela. Okay. That makes me good to hear Michaela's name. Someone who's not evil. Thank you. In EC 970, Nemesis found a small okay, it's an octopus. Okay, I know I'm not tripping. That's literally an octopus. It's not a squid, so I can't compare it to Squidward because Squidward's a squid, obviously. But never mind, I'm gonna stop. Nemesis found a small octopus that was really Seth Twilight in a shape-shifted golden key. Seth, okay. Seth, okay. And a shapeshifted golden key and adopted him, believing him to be a Christmas present from her mother. Yeah, okay. That night, Seth approached her in a dream. She made a contact with him as the demon of wrath and became close friends with her new pet, Ziz-san? What? Okay. Oh my. This isn't scary. This is not scary at all. What the freak? Okay. Girl, no. Girl, no. Girl, no. I know you were raised in isolation. This might be a little bit normal to you. Why did he grow? He could have stayed the size of the box. Why did he grow? As she grew older, Nikolai taught Nemesis how to get along alone in the forest, and taught her a limited amount of magic as well as how to telepathically communicate with Ziz-san. I don't say Z-san. It doesn't roll off the tongue right when I say Ziz. No. At the age of 14, Nemesis joined a gang. Okay. When one member of the gang was killed, Nemesis and their leader went to question a rival gang. They learned the identity of one man that could have been involved. Nemesis left Z-san with Nikolai, and he let her go even if he didn't agree with her gang activity. The plan was to assassinate the man while he was sailing back to Effelgort on the ship SS Titanus. After failing to be included in the assassination party, Nemesis stayed, but learned that their assassins were uncovered by the man, and one was killed. As all of them panicked, Nemesis telepathically commanded Z-san to sink the ship, killing everyone aboard before arriving in harbor. Interesting. Now imagine being able to command an octopus. to sink a ship. Imagine that. Bruno Zero. Oh my, we have melanin. We've got some melanin up in here, okay. Nemesis received a doll that Z-san had fished from the wreckage. Later that year, Nemesis heard Michaela speaking to her through the doll, telling her that a group was coming to capture her and to flee her home. Oh. Oh my gosh, good Michaela looking out. Michaela is always looking out. Okay, okay girl. Thank you. Realizing she had been found out, Nemesis listened to the voice and fled, deciding to go pick up Z-san first. As she approached the cave where she was kept, Nemesis ran into Bruno Zero and Shido Netsuma, who had arrived to arrest her at gunpoint. Oh. Oh, is this a Haku reincarnation? She looks like Haku, I mean, what's her name? Clarith. Is this a Clarith reincarnation? I don't know who you are though. That's the thing. But you look like Clarith. Shido looks like Clarith, okay? As she fled to Z-san's pool, she ran into Nicolay, who went to meet with her pursuers. She found that Z-san's pool had been frozen over. Nemesis was enraged as Nicolay disavowed all her ties to her and prepared to return her in for her crimes. Excuse me? Wait, hold on. Nicolay. Like, didn't you kind of agree to let her go before? You kind of agreed to that, but now you're gonna turn me in? Hello, traitor. Traitor. Prevented from fleeing by her former father figure, Nemesis was brought into custody. What happened to her? Political context. In EC 878, Union State of Ivilius was formed by joining together Lucifinia, Ethelgort, Levianta, and Marlin. On Levianta's territory, a Dark Star Borough was established. It was United States of Ivilius's judicial office and connected to PN. Tassan Party, a political party in USE. It was founded as an anti-government political organization. Okay, we have so Tassan during the. I'm sorry, I keep eating. During Magical Kingdom Levianta's time, it was a great empire before it was swallowed by the growing Belizean Empire. So that's what Tassan is. Okay, last Revolver. So I'm thinking this one and this one go together. Memory of the Four Seasons, The Last Revolver. Santa gave to me a revolver with live rounds. Who are you? You are not Santa. You're not Santa. Santa giving you a revolver with live rounds. Ah, Santa. That's the best present I could have asked for. I aim at you standing before my eyes. Goodbye, the one I love. Who is that then? If I could do it over, I'd want to go see the Summer Fireworks Festival again. Just the two of us. Sorry, because I'm sorry I have to assassinate you. That such a thing is already impossible. Because from the beginning, everything between us was just too different. Okay, so what are these photos? We got some old men. We got, oh, that Kaio. That's the Kaito in the, what's gonna be one of the next songs. Beneath the cherry blossom tree, you met the evil me. You were on the side of justice. Even so, I came to like you. I don't know why this is kind of it's kind of reminding me. I know they're not similar. It's kind of reminding me of Cinderella. You know, because the story of Cinderella is that her fairy godmother, or who, like, she's Miku is an assassin, and her quote unquote fairy godmother sent her to the ball to assassinate Kaito, the prince. Even though she ends up liking Kaito by the end of the night, I think. But she has to kill him before the clock strikes 12. I think that's something like that. I think there's a novel about it or something. There's a lot of these Vocaloid songs have novels. So I don't really have the full context besides like the songs for a lot of these, but yeah, basically that's what it's reminding me of. Like, you've got a mission, but you end up liking the person that you're trying to kill. Wow, this isn't my first time shooting someone. Yeah, I know. Okay. My question is this. Dang it, I forgot her name already. Is this still Nemesis? So is this after she got captured and taken into custody? Maybe she got out somehow, and maybe someone else is using her assassin abilities or something. But this is the first time I'll shoot while crying, isn't it? It's just like, I don't want to have to do it, but I have to. This is my job, my life calling. Or I'm just forced to do it. Don't make such a kind face. Okay, who is this? Is this just like a random person, or is this a reincarnation of someone? The spring we met and fell in love. In summer we made a lot of memories. On an autumn night we became one. In winter we marked the end of everything. So they were basically with each other for like a year. She counted all the 4 seasons, like how I said in the beginning. So they were with each other for like almost a year. It'd be funny. You know, it would be really funny if she killed him on the same date as the day that they met before. That'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of a little bit. Wouldn't it be kind of a little bit romantic? To have her to end up killing him a year later from the day that they met on the same day. Am I just... I think I'm just a little weird. Just a little bit, though. Just a little. The hammer raises my finger on the trigger. My index finger trembles slightly. In the end, I said sorry. In the end, you... Oh, was he holding a ring? Horrible way to go out. Horrible way to end a relationship. Horrible way. Like, imagine. Okay, first of all, imagine if you're him. I don't know what his name is, who he is, but imagine you're him. Okay, you. Imagine you meet up with the person that you like. Imagine that. Imagine, like, you think everything's fine. You've been hanging out just completely fine. Like, everything's been fine. And then one day, they come up to you. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I have to do this. And you're like, what's going on? You're like, hello, like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, is something wrong with you? You need to talk with me about it? We can work this out. No, I'm sorry, we can't do this. We can't do this. And then you're like, you know, I thought I was being a good partner. Apparently not. Like, why are you holding a gun at my face? Like, did I do something wrong? And then I have to do it. I'm so sorry. I love you though, but I still have to kill you because, you know, that's my job. I just got to do it. So, and then imagine like pulling out the ring as she goes, pew, and then she shoots as you pull out the ring. Imagine it being so dramatic and so anime coded that when you pull out the ring, the bullet like goes through the ring hole of the ring and like shoots you. And then imagine like after she shoots, she just staring at the ring and the body like. I'm sorry, I'm being so dramatic here, but imagine the potential dramatics of that. Like imagine that. Imagine being him right now. In the end, you pulled out a ring. Did you shoot the? Oh yeah, I. I knew she was still gonna do her job. She was still gonna do her job. But imagine like her standing there looking at the ring and the body, and she's like, "Whoa." It's like, whoa, oh my gosh. If I could do it over, I imagine she probably didn't even notice that ring until after she shot, maybe. She didn't really think about it, she just shot. I want to go to the summer festival again, just the two of us. And she's holding his body. Let's always be together. Don't shoot yourself. That's something I've always said, though. Don't shoot yourself. Or just keep the ring. If I hear gunshot. Oh my... If you were... My problem... No, because my toxic trait is, my problem is that, okay, if you were going to end up shooting yourself after you shot him, you, like, realize, like, hey, oh my gosh, I can't live with that, then don't shoot him in the first place. Just wait for whoever contracted you to come kill you both. Just wait for someone to kill you. Like, don't shoot him and then shoot yourself afterwards. That's not good. And now we have this ominous freaking music in the background, like, no, like, don't do, why? If you're gonna do that, just keep the ring, bury him somewhere, go about, your life. If you knew it would affect you that much, then just don't do it. Am I being oh my gosh. Am I being a little bit too hypocritical here? Am I This is just me speaking from the experience of, like, never being in a relationship, but it's like if it's that serious, just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that doesn't make sense. Like, you already knew from before you shot him how you were gonna react. You were already crying before shooting him in the first place. You probably saw the ring before you shot. Or unless you shot just as he pulled that ring out. But there was a hesitation and a black screen before then, so I know you kind of hesitated a little bit, then you still shot anyway. Just you know what, I'm just a little bit hypocritical. Oh, he still doesn't have no eyes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is still Nemesis. Alright. Thank you for clearing this up. I assumed that makes sense, but still, I don't know. Imprisoned for her crimes, Nemesis fumed over Nicholas' apparent betrayal in jail. I knew she would fume over his betrayal because I'm like, you agreed to let me go. Do assassin stuff in the first place. So why are you betraying me and turning me in later when you're the one that agreed to it? A little bit. I mean, you agreed to a little bit. Like you didn't like it, but at the same time, you still let me go. So, what was stopping you from locking me up like you did before? I don't know. After she was sentenced, Bruno arranged to save her from prison with a cover story that Nemesis Pseudo had perished. Okay, Bruno, why are you doing that though? Why? Why did you send me to? Why did you ambush me and then send me to jail and then try to get me out of jail? I don't know what this is. For the next 3 years, Nemesis lived under the care of the espionage organization Bruno headed. The organization was named PN. I don't know what PN stands for. But wait, hold on. No, I don't know. Anyway, so Bruno, you were a part of an organization too. with assassins and junk. Okay. So basically, you just took her in because you just kidnapped her because you wanted to use her for your own organization. That's what I'm hearing. So when Nemesis showed proficiency with the gun, she was inducted into PN as an assassin at the age of 17. So it was 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. It says it up there. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Given the code name number 8, during the time Nemesis bonded with Shiro, who taught her. For her new job, Nemesis was sent to live in an apartment in Roled, Lusvenia, in EC 982. In spring of that year, she went outside to look at a blooming cherry tree, where she met a man in a police uniform. Oh. An assassin and a policeman. Unlikely romance, right? Unlikely, right? Unlikely. The two fell to chatting. After further learning that they were both living in the same apartment building. What a coincidence! What a quinky dink! The two introduced themselves. His name was Shaku-san. Okay. After spending time together with him, Shaku-san flirting with her before returning to work, Nemesis had went back to her room and found Bruno waiting for her with the postman. Nemesis received from him a list of her 5 targets in Lusvenia. She was then informed that the postman would deliver her info on her targets alone on subsequent visits, and that she'd be killed if she refused to complete her missions. Well, to be fair, like, I knew that that obviously she'd be killed if she didn't kill him. But at that point, I still would have just not killed him and just been like, hey, at least let's try to run away. Let's try to, like, get away and do something. If not, we still both die anyway. But minus the fact that she shot herself. Minus that. Like, I still would have took my chances, like, trying to get away rather than shoot myself. No way. Oh, so, okay, so the Santa, the postman, is the one who gave her the gun, the ammo. Afterwards, Nemesis began killing the targets on her list. During this time, she grew close with Shaku-san, the two enjoying and spending time together. That summer, Nemesis went with Shaku-san to see the fireworks festival. By autumn, Shaku-san had confessed his feelings for her. Although conflicted, Nemesis accepted and the two became a couple. After Nemesis killed her 4th target, she returned to her room to find Postman there. Nemesis received her new gun and thought about her last target. Nyose Octo. Not long after, she went up to visit Shaku-san and found his room empty. While waiting for him to return, she stumbled upon a letter written to him by his brother. Yep, he's the guy. He's the guy! Of course! Yay! Reading it, Nemesis was shocked to learn that Shaku-san was Nyose Octo, a member of the Tasan party. Having been convicted by a judge on false charges, he and his fellows planned to take the Dark Star Borough down, and that Gammon suggested Nyose keep an eye on Nemesis for that purpose. Oh! But, you know, he wasn't going along with the plan because he had a ring for her. He was just playing along just like she was, you know? Or maybe she thought that he had betrayed her or something, and she was crying because of that. And then she realized he had the ring after, and that he was, you know, that he was genuine, and that she didn't realize until afterwards. Maybe that's the kind of misunderstanding we're having here. I hate that. After Nemesis finished reading the letter, Shaku-san entered the room, and Nemesis, overwhelmed, excused herself and went home. She resolved not to tell her superiors that Shaku-san was Nyose and continue her relationship with her. Oh, okay. So she was like, you know what? It's gonna be okay. I continue for a little bit, you know. Now I'm not gonna tell them who he is. You know, we're just gonna continue being together for a little bit. It lasts for a few months at least. You know, see, it reached winter. That winter, Nemesis walked with Shaku-san, and the two could discuss their holiday plans, agreeing to celebrate Christmas together. At home, Nemesis found the postman waiting for her with instructions to assassinate Shaku-san, whose true identity had been discovered. Yep, I guess you can't keep that for too long. At Christmas, Nemesis met with Shaku-san by the cherry tree they first met. Nyose gave her a Christmas present, a marriage proposal with a diamond ring. Nemesis aimed her gun at him. Okay, so she pulled it out before she aimed the gun. No, she was aiming the gun before she pulled it out. Yeah, she was aiming the gun before she pulled it out. Okay. As she prepared to fire, Nyose commented on how she must have learned his identity. Nemesis confronted him on him seemingly just trying to use her to try and take down the Darkstar Burrow. Nonetheless, she tried to convince him to run away from her. Nyose refused. Oh, he says, no, I'm not going. I am not leaving you. He said, you know, we're in this together. We're in this together. After he revealed information about her life, Nemesis became hysterical and filled with sorrow and shot him. Then tried to commit suicide, shooting herself. After Nemesis woke up, she was greeted by Seth Twilight, revealing that he was Zisan and the Demon of Wrath. He explained that she didn't die because she made it. Oh, she woke up? Oh, that's what that view of Seth was. Oh, girl, did you keep the ring at least? Did you get to keep the ring? No, you. At least before you shot yourself, it would have been a good idea to pick up the ring and put it on so that it'd still be on your body. I don't know. He explained that she didn't die because she made a contract with him as a child. As he transformed the golden key into a mask and golden bullets, he offered her a choice. She could use the bullets to kill evil people, or she could kill herself with them. Nemesis decided not to shoot herself, accepting the golden bullets. Okay, she was like, you know what, I'm not doing that again. She's like, you know what, I'm not doing that again. But even if she shot herself... Wait a minute. Never mind, it was the golden key, so I'm pretty sure it would have worked. Okay, never mind. Never mind, it was the golden key. It would have worked. But she said, nah. She said, nah, it's not worth it. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Okay. Nemesis then fled the country to escape Postman and PN. She was drugged and captured by the Tassan party. Blindfolded and brought to a cell-like room, Nemesis found herself before Nyose's younger brother, Gaman Octum. Oh, okay, now this is gonna be a whole thing. Like, oh, you killed my brother. And he really liked you. You see, you're the only person that he trusted so much. You were the first person that he wanted to actually spend the rest of his life with, and look what you did. Look what you did to him. He was willing to accept you for who you were, and look what you did. I can't believe you. You deserve to be under the ground. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on there. This is a good arc though. This is a good arc. I just can't get over the dramatics. Like, come on. Like, she didn't even die anyway. Girl, dude. Like, you could have had an opportunity to run away together. To spend the rest of your lives as a happy couple, even though you probably would have been chased down and murdered. It's still okay. You're supposed to deal with the hardships together. And now look what you did. Okay, we have some extra ones. These ones are at the bottom. The first one's gonna be Red Shoe Parade. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, we got some marching band stuff here. Now go forward. The Shadow Parade. Wearing those matching red shoes. Dancing around wildly like they're broken. Moving forward towards the endless world. Okay, so I'm guessing Luca, Len, Miku, and Rin. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There's a lot of dangers on the morning road. The bad burglar stands in our way, stealing from him before he steals from us. All in the name of grand justice. Yep, you steal from someone before they steal from you. As we keep on walking, of course when we get hungry, the bad burglar, there's a dwelling here. Steal all the saved up food. Oh, come on. Take everything in the name of justice. Yeah. Got a ham leg, birthday cake. Carrying the emblem of moon on their backs. The red footsteps echo out. Now go forward. The Shadow Parade. wearing those matching red shoes. This sounds so happy. Like we're having a little festival. Being sick for human warmth. Within the pattern of afternoon. The bad burglar. There's a family here. Were we murdering them? Comforting the body and soul. All name of grand justice. Okay, what does that mean? We kidnapped them and then threw them down a cliff? Rain falls on a melancholy night. Bad burglar. He was laughing. We're jealous. Let's kill him. Okay. Okay. This is not justice, but okay. Now we're bloody. Admire us in our never-ending march. The iron footsteps echo across. I'm a little scared. Oh, that's what they mean by red shoes. Because they stepped in so much blood that their feet turned red. That makes sense. Laughing like they're broken yet? Yeah, uh-huh. What justice? What justice are we serving here? We are not the god of justice. We are not that. We no. According to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, you are guilty. And we are guilty in the court of the law. Any type of law, we're guilty. And so, they're echoed across the sound of the whistle. Oh, we've got knights on horses trying to take you down. Oh, never mind. Just, it signaled the end of our journey. Capture them! Capture these heathens! Never mind, they're probably gonna get murdered. Let's go, children. Oh, never mind. Did they get locked up? Did they get locked up on a certain day after some time has passed? From a dark room to the light. Then, did they find their way out of jail, or did they just murder everyone in the jail? How did you get out of jail? All the people that pass by that look at us, some laugh, some cry. The red shoes, different kind of shoes, okay. When they found out the real meaning of that, the shadow parade burnt out. Did they get burned did they get burnt like witches? You said that it was something called punishment. Oh, the village came together to burn them? That might have been the best option. They seem to escape jail pretty easily, so I don't really think you would really want them in. That was. You know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not even mad. No, I'm not. I'm not even mad. Oh, okay, wild. What justice were we serving? Okay, and the last one that we have is the frogs and my love romance sped up. Seizure warning, flashing lights. So anyone that needs this warning, please do take it. Okay, we have some guitar going on here. Kyoteru? Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the 2025 version. So Kyoteru, oh, okay, let's see. He's kind of doing his thing. One day I fell in love with a small speckled frog. We met at a deep blue colored spring. Let me just hear his. Okay, Kyoteru! Whoever's tuning him, pop off. Pop off. Okay. I wasn't too crazy about him in like the previous songs. This is popping. Okay, he sounds really good. On this beautiful starry night, while gazing at the sky, let's talk about our love. Those big eyes, those wet lips. I just love everything about you. From now on, let's always snuggle together and spend time together. Oh, how cute. If you whisper ribbit ribbit to me with that lovely broken voice. This is my and your love romance. You disappeared. I searched but you weren't anywhere. I desperately cry your name. Are you a snake that fell in love with a frog? While dragging along my long body, I was raspily bawling. Will I never be able to see you again? Against my instincts. I've been looking forward to your growing up. If that time came, I loved you to the point of wanting to eat you. I think this is related to Gluttony arc. Specifically Bonica and Carlos, I believe. I swallowed all of today's dinner whole. Come to think of it, I guess it does resemble you a little. Yeah. I peer into the spring, and the figure I see there is a repulsive one-eyed snake. I have known that you and I would never be joined. If I shed all the skin on my body and wore your skin instead, would I be able to get a little bit closer to you? The creepy lyrics, but it's catchy though. It's catchy though, and his voice is really toned, really good. So that's what I have to say. Forget the eating people and, you know, wearing your skin. It sounds good. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay, so that was our last song. I really like that song, actually. The tuning is what makes that song, to be honest. As for the favorite for this one, as like PV and like story-ish wise, it's either gonna be the last Revolver or this extra, the Red Shoe Parade. So because the PV was a little wild, so yeah. Okay, so what I need to say is the interpretation of the frogs and my romance was that it was about Bonica and Carlos. After Monthly released the sped up version, it had a bonus line about a one-eyed snake. Because of that, it's now theorized that the song is probably about Seth. The rest is unknown. The MV is purely fan-made, so it's not really really that canon. This one and these two, like, they aren't really related to like the main story. I don't believe. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on episode 14 of Evilia's Chronicles. Like I said before, we're so close to being like done with this series. And like I said before, if you have any other suggestions for what I should react to next, or if you have like anything that you want me to, you know, just do videos about, please let me know. Or even if you don't want reactions, let me know if you want me to just suggest anything. I will look into it and see what I can do. So arigatou gozaimasu, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Evilia's Chronicles episode 15. Bye bye. Oh.